Good day, everyone. Today we're going to dive into some interesting electrical engineering concepts centered around AC machines, specifically focusing on alternator efficiency. In this weekly Mindspark, we'll explore a detailed problem about a 1.5 megavolt ampere, 2.5 kilovolts, three-phase Y-connected alternators operates at rated kilovolt ampere at a power factor of 80%. The DC armature winding resistance between terminals is 0.07 ohms. The field takes 70 amperes at 125 volts from an exciter equipment. Friction and windage loss is 15 kilowatts, iron losses 33 kilowatts, and stray load losses are 3 kilowatts. Calculate the efficiency of the alternator. Assume the effective armature winding resistance is 120% of the DC resistance. So the option will be A 94.15%, B 92.17%, C 93.25%, or D 90.57%. So to get started, let's review the information provided and list down the given values. We know it's a three-phase Y-connected alternator with a rating of 1.5 megavolt amperes and a voltage of 2.5 kilovolt. Additionally, it operates at an 80% power factor. Also, it specifies a DC armature winding resistance between terminals of 0.07 ohms, which we must adjust to find the effective resistance by factoring in 120% of this value. The field current at 70 amperes and a voltage of 125 volts powered by an exciter equipment. Lastly, we need to account for three types of losses. The friction and windage loss, which is 15 kilowatts, iron losses of 33 kilowatts, and stray load losses of 3 kilowatts. So this part shows that the required quantity um, to be calculated is N, which represents the um, efficiency of the alternator. Also, the formula provided for efficiency is efficiency, or N, is equals to P out all over P out plus P total times 100, where P out is the output power of the alternator, representing the useful power delivered by the alternator, and P total represents the total losses in the system, which includes all types of power losses such as friction and windage, iron, copper, field, and stray load losses. Multiply it by 100%. Okay, this part of the solution is calculating the output power, or the P out, and the copper loss, or the PCU, of the alternator. So to get the P out, we must use, or we need to use the formula P out is equals to SFL times PF, where SFL is the full load apparent power of the alternator, which is given as 1.5 megavolt ampere. Multiply it by the power PF, or which is the power factor given as 80%, or 0.8. So the output power of the alternator at full load and specific power factor is to get 1.2 megawatts. Next is the copper loss calculation. We have this equation. PCU is equals to 3 times IFL squared times RAC, where IFL is the full load current of the alternator and RAC is the effective armature resistance. Solving for full load current, or IFL, The full load current is found using the formula for apparent power in a three-phase system since naka three-phase na tayo. SFL is equals to square root of 3 times VFL times IFL. So, by rearranging the formula, we can solve for IFL. So, the new equation was IFL is equals to SFL all over square root of 3 times VFL. So, substitute the given values, the SFL, which is 1.5 megavolt ampere, and the VFL, which is 2.5 kilovolts. So, we can get IFL is equals to 346.41 amperes. Now that we have IFL, it can be used in the copper loss formula to calculate the power loss in the armature winding due to the resistance. So, for DC resistance calculation, RDC, the formula will be RDC is equals to 1 half times RT, where yung RT natin is 0.07. So, 1 half times 0.07 ohms is equals to 0.035. This is the calculating of the DC armature winding resistance between terminal resistance which is half the given resistance. Next, the RAC calculation or RAC resistance calculation. We use the formula RAC is equals to K times RDC. So RAC is 120% times the calculated RDC, which is 0.035. We can get the value of RAC of 0.042. So now we can solve the copper losses or the copper loss. So PCU is equals to 3 times 346.41 amperes squared times 0.042. So we can get 14,773.60 watts. And also, we can solve the field loss by using the power formula, which is P is equals to IV. So the given values are 70 amperes times 125 volts. So we can get the field loss 8750 watts. Now, summing up the individual power losses, this is the sum of all losses in the system, including the copper, the field loss, and other losses. So we can get the total losses 74,523.60 watts. And there you have it. By breaking down each component, power factor, resistance adjustments, and accounting for various power losses, we've determined the efficiency of this alternator in operation. So we can now use the formula, the equation of the efficiency, which is N is equals to P out all over P out plus P total times 100. So substitute the values 1.2 megawatts all over 1.2 megawatts plus 74,523.60 watts. Multiply it by 100%, we can get 94.15%. So after performing the calculations, we found the final efficiency of the alternator to be 94.15%, which corresponds to option A. So there you have it. Thank you and congratulations to the winners. Have a nice day.